light bless me. Hit the dance floor, impress me.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. We put it work. Toss it up just like an orbit. Don't be a jerk. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even holler, cause I was on the ride.
I've been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're living the day, if you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know.
But it can't be
psycho. So just feel the weight at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be
revival.
LAMONT then S.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I'm in a mix, so it's spitters full of people on the block. The ones that ever show with a t-shirt that says Lamont. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands when you at the revival.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So for the Spurs. Their last game, a loss to the Clippers. Bull with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. puts up a deep three. Bull can't hit. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
Levine can't hit. Outside, Fox. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's not going to go. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Right side, DeRozan. Off with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Number 28, Charles Bassey.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Fox. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
It's stolen by Sharks. Pass to Levine. Going inside. And Levine throws it down.
Well, even with the injury issues, Levine remains a great athlete.
Fox, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
When they go. For the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Barnes outside. Puts the move on. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. DeRozan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you guys.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Fox. After Luka Doncic's bucket, again the miss by the Spurs.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Spurs trail by 6. Harper up top. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Vassell wide open. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Levine's shot is off.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Harper, no good. Now Vanderbilt, scoreless thus far. They retain possession. Second chance shot. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Sacramento Kings. He comes away.
12.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside. And you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Kings leading out by 3. A drive by Schroeder. Pass to Eubanks. All sorts of time. Nice jump shot. Good. Eubanks got the first basket of the second quarter for Sacramento. Harper driving the lane.
Strong footwork from the rookie. Harper able to get the better of the defense there.
Here's Schroeder. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space. Well, Monk has always had a great ability to knife his way into a defense on the bounce. Doing well to get the score on that drive.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Spurs trail by 6. Harper in the corner. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Such an active guard. Schroeder is constantly moving and putting pressure on the defense.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. No good on that one. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Bol inside. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Fox, no good. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Bol. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Bol, that's good.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Barnes outside. From past the arc. The putback. On the wing, Barnes. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice job by Wembanyama, finding the three-point shooter, using his vision.
And Levine throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Fox. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, when Fox gets to the rim, he's about as good as they come at finishing what he starts.
And Schroeder, bucket is good. Schroeder's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
He may have had too much time to think about.
Monk, no one around him. No good with the triple. And it's the Spurs ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Inside, and stolen by Barnes. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Can't cash in from close range. Sacramento leading by 8. Vanderbilt. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Timeout. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harper. Takes it off the glass. Harper's got 7.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Now just a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Kings lead by 4. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here is Harper. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And the dunk by Bull.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Harper. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears after.
Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible. Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 9-point Kings lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Harper's shot's good.
I love the way in which Harper's attacking right now, finding the soft spot.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back over to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Nice to see DeRozan take flight and turn back the clock a little bit.
It's stolen by Sharks. Here's Bull. Got a hand on it.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 9. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And Harper slams it in.
Timeout. My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. Sacramento leading by 7. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Levine with it. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the jam by Levine.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, and he is practically at the rim.
The 3 for Doncic. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. It's Fox with the drive. And yes, it's good. Fox has got 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's DeRozan, and he gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 7.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson is fearless, which is why his coaches encourage him to be aggressive and seek out contact.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that one.
Absolutely. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Castle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Ellis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
On the wing, DeRozan. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
Shots continuing to fall. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Kings leading out by 9. Here's Levine. They get it back. Pass to Bull. Goes back up. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Castle hits the 3-point bomb.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
And Doncic throws it down.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Count it, good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Here's Fox. Vassell outside. Spurs passing it around. Here's the 3. George grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Castle. George grabs the board. Levine inside the 3.
Oh, my God.
Timeout.
And Levine showing off his explosive leaping ability there off the drive.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Spurs making a switch here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And Harper slams it in.
Showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
And here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Outside Harper. The putback. Now Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Doncic. Wembanyama reels it in. Now Vassell from outside. Can't get it.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Levine. And they get it back. Bull. Missed on the 3. Spurs trailed by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Off the glass.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
That one goes in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Fires from 18. That's off. Kings leading out by 14. Levine with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Wembanyama reels it in. He'll tip it. Castle fires. And the three misses.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Castle puts up the 3. That one misses. Doncic, and he hits from 17.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Levine driving inside. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the exit.
Up in here, these in my garment, blow through the crib. My stroll with no lights on. Feel like Gotham up in here, but joke with me, I get you. I ain't never feeling scared. I don't condone. These my stay with me, that won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. So on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save me 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western silverback sending, moving vigilant. Around. I'm playing billiards, don't associate with rats. I'm not Willard, I don't never tip for tat. Either leave them loner, I'm dancing. Still won't spill them. Don't question me like who that, I'm that. Turn your TV on and you'll get the bigger picture. I ain't even trying to clown, too bad I'm that. Shine and turn the world around, half deep, can't flicker. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal.
Hey, yeah,
Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with she think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down, I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring songs. Risk taker, beat that block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got little cousin, don't slide but won't. I get that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be the for hey, another we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Risk taker, beat that block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Show the world.